when I first got into real estate, it really was actually kind of from a place of desperation. I'd always wanted to do real estate, but we had our own business. It was a retail store, and it did really great until the recession hit. And so that was a difficult time, and I had always wanted to do real estate, and so I was kind of doing it on the side, and I decided, you know what, I could do this, I think, full-time and do well at it. And for the longest time, I was doing it basically just to pay the bills for that business. And unfortunately, the recession got worse, and we realized that we were just going to have to shut the doors to the business. And so I started doing real estate full-time. And a lot of people don't understand that the way real estate works is you don't get paid until the transaction is done. And the transaction usually takes anywhere from 30 to 60 days to happen. So it's not like most jobs where, every 2 weeks or once a month you're going to get a paycheck. So we were down to 2 weeks left in the end of the month before we had quite a bit of money due the next month. And there was no way to make that money. And because even if somebody comes, there's not going to be a way to get the money that quickly. So, but, I was just like, I know that you're faithful, God. I know this is going to work out. And as it got closer, I just finally went into my bathroom, got on my knees, and just started praying and saying, God, I do not know how this is going to happen, but I know you're good. I know you're going to take care of me, and I trust you. But our backs are against the wall right now, and we don't know what we're going to do, and we've got 2 little kids. Like, what are we going to do? And but I just put my faith in him and trusted him and prayed. And the next day, I kid you not, I got a phone call from a client, and she said, hey, my brother is wanting to buy a house in College Station for weekends, for game day. And I thought, that's really great. That's exciting. But I also know that a lot of times people don't buy big, expensive homes for, that situation. She said they're already pre-approved with the lender, which that's a good thing. But again, when you say the word lender, that means 30 to 45 days. So, hey, beggars can't be choosers. Something's better than nothing. So luckily, we found, a house for them, and we started the process. And then they said, we got to thinking, and we think we want to get a little bit bigger house. And so that, what I thought was going to be a small house, turned into quite a bigger house. And then they said, and even though we've got all the lending stuff, we think we actually just want to go ahead and pay cash. Now, when you pay cash for a house, you can close in as little as a week to 2 weeks. And so they said, we really want to get in before football season starts, so we want to go ahead and close in 2 weeks and pay cash. And I just was like, are you serious? And so just immediately I was like, I know who did this. And so we closed the deal literally a couple of days before we needed that money, exactly to the penny what I needed with an extra $200. And so, of course, when I got to church on Sunday, that extra $200 went right in that offering plate, because I said, there's only one way I know that this happened, and that was God answering my prayers.